Hey guys, make sure to check out G2A.com. A link is in the description below. They have really cheap PC games, Xbox Live codes, and a whole bunch more. Link in the description below. Yo, what's up guys, it's XRAYZ. Welcome back to another Call of Duty Black Ops 3 Zombies video. Now what I have for you guys today is we're going to be talking about Eagle's Nest, what exactly it is, and what it plays in the Call of Duty Zombies storyline, references we've heard before, radio messages, and a little bit more about what's happening here and directly on the moon, because as we all know, the moon is a really important theme here for the map. Now with that said, let's go ahead and jump into it. Make sure you stick through the whole video. This should be a really fun one with radio messages and everything, so leave a like, leave a favorite. If you are new, if you enjoy content like this, make sure to sub up, and let's jump straight into it. Now basically XRAYZ, and I'm just gonna call it that now because everyone keeps saying I'm saying it wrong, so I'm just gonna call it XRAYZ, is basically Eagle's Nest. It's known as Griffin Castle, the castle itself. The location is codenamed Eagle's Nest, and it actually is the base of operations for Griffin Station. Now if you guys don't know what Griffin Station is the facility that was built on the moon. On the moon they found the MPD, they found this pyramid-like structure which was the key to getting to the ethers, which was basically a different dimension, and this was actually all discovered by Dr. Richtofen after he was working with matter transference, or in other words, teleporters. So there's a reason that we have teleporters on this map. It's not just, oh, we're randomly gonna put teleporters in here. There's a reason, and that is that they were teleporting stuff from here to the moon. So basically this was the base of operations for everything that happened on the moon. Now as we know from radio messages here on XRAYZ, we know that Dr. Groff is located on Griffin Station on the moon, and Dr. Richtofen was supposed to be found here at Griffin Castle or XRAYZ. But what ended up happening obviously is that older Richtofen actually ended up getting shot in the face by Richtofen, the younger version of Richtofen, and he actually ended up trying to impersonate him in order to try to infiltrate this location. Now it's actually pretty cool because some of the radio messages that are found on XRAYZ are actually the same radio messages that can be found on the moon, only in this case they're a little bit different because it's not Richtofen that we know, but a younger version of Richtofen. So it's actually pretty cool, and we'll talk about those radio messages a little bit more, but I just wanted to give you guys the backstory here.
Eagle's Nest, this is Griffin Station. We have an update. Over.
Dr. Groff, have you made any progress?
Yes, Doctor. The machine is ready and awaiting the conduit.
Very good. I will proceed with Operation Shield and join you shortly.
Security Protocol 935.
Yes. I will dispose of Dr. Maxis and that little brat personally. Do not touch anything.
XRAYZ, Griffin Castle, Eagle's Nest, it's all the same thing. It's the same location. It was the base of operations where Dr. Richtofen and Schuster, who was a different scientist, were working together on matter transference. And then soon after, Richtofen was actually teleported to the moon where he discovered the MPD, then was teleported to Shangri-La. He was thought to be dead, but then he actually came back, and then he ended up trying to create this big facility on the moon known as Griffin Station.
Gentlemen, for 2 long years we have toiled here and at Eagle's Nest to build our fortifications. For 2 long years we have taken equipment to build up our labs. For 2 long years we have worked under Group 935, believing that Dr. Maxis truly wants to help the world. For 2 long years we've led a double life. Today, that all ends. I bring to you what this project is all about. What I have worked to keep from my enemy.
What is it, Dr. Richtofen?
Looks alien. It is an ancient drill machine. And you, Dr. Groff, are now the lead scientist here at Griffin Station. You will be the one to discover how it works.
We first must discover what it does.
Nein, Dr. Groff. I know what it does. It has a direct connection to another dimension.
It is so preposterous.
No more preposterous than teleporting all of this gear to the moon and building Griffin Station. Is it?
I suppose not. How do you know what it does?
I have found many interesting real artifacts here. I have decoded some of their language. All signs point to this device being a stable gateway to the ether.
Now, obviously, he wasn't able to get up there and the storyline wasn't able to progress from there because the younger version ended up killing the older version of Richthofen, but now we know that is exactly what happened. Now, another really cool thing is that on this map, we actually do hear Dr. Groff mentioning Dr. Maxis along with Samantha, which is pretty cool because in the original storyline, we do know that Richthofen teleports Samantha and Maxis. Samantha ends up making her way to the MPD and being locked inside, and Dr. Maxis gets teleported somewhere else, at which point he's brought back, and then Dr. Maxis tells Samantha to basically destroy everyone in 935. But that didn't exactly pan out the same way in this universe because, again, younger Richthofen killed older Richthofen, so basically that ended up not happening. Samantha and Maxis were still teleported, as we do know from the cutscene on the Giant, but we don't really know exactly what's going on there. We do know there's that Maxis and there's also Samantha, and apparently she's still there because we do have those radio messages from Dr. Groff confirming that he hears Samantha, so it'll be pretty cool to see where that storyline heads. But I wanted to give you guys an overview of what Eagle's Nest was, why it was so important, and what it might play into the future. Thank you guys so much for watching the video. If you guys enjoyed it, make sure to leave a like and a favorite. It does get the content out there and it is very much appreciated. If you are new, if you enjoy videos like these, if you want to see even more Call of Duty Black Ops 3 Zombies news, info, Easter egg information, storyline information, and a whole bunch more, then of course make sure to subscribe. If you guys want to keep talking zombies, theories, storyline, anything, Twitter is the best place to do so. Go ahead and follow me over there. And last but not least, if you guys want to, feel free to use my discount code OGXRAYZ to get 10% off Control Freak and G Fuel. Links down below. I'm out. Peace.